Letters of recommendation. 4 common myths every college applicant should know as application season approaches. One of the biggest areas of confusion I see among students and parents is letters of recommendation. There are a lot of misconceptions out there. So today, let's break down 4 of the most common myths. Myth number 1, every college requires recommendation letters. Not true. In fact, some universities specifically tell students not to submit them. For example, University of Washington, University of Florida, and Rutgers University all state on their admissions websites that recommendation letters are not required and that additional materials generally should not be submitted. Why? Because these large public universities receive enormous numbers of applications every year and rely more heavily on measurable factors such as GPA, course, rigor, and standardized test scores. The University of California system is even more unique. Schools like University of California, Berkeley, University of California, Los Angeles, and University of California, San Diego do not accept recommendation letters during the regular application process. Only a small number of applicants are later invited by email to submit them. So if you never receive that invitation, it does not mean you are not a strong applicant. Myth number 2, I should use the same recommenders for every university. In many cases, you can, but some universities have very specific requirements that you absolutely must follow. For example, Massachusetts Institute of Technology explicitly requires 1 recommendation from a math or science teacher and another from a humanities, social science, or language teacher. For engineering applicants, schools such as Duke University strongly prefer recommendations from math or science teachers. Universities including Yale University, Dartmouth College, Vanderbilt University, and Rice University also have detailed recommendation letter expectations. Always check the specific requirements for each school. Myth number 3, a famous professor will write a stronger recommendation than my teacher. Not usually. The most important factor is not how famous the recommender is. It is how well they know you. Many students spend enormous amounts of time trying to get recommendation letters from principals, celebrities, well-known professors, or summer program instructors. But if that person can barely describe your classroom performance, growth, or character, admissions officers will notice immediately. The strongest recommendation letters often come from teachers who have genuinely watched you develop over time, especially teachers who have seen you struggle, make mistakes, overcome challenges, and continue growing. Those are often the people who can write the most powerful and authentic letters. Myth number 4, I can wait until senior year starts to ask for recommendations. You really shouldn't. Ideally, you should have these conversations before the end of summer and before senior year officially begins. There are 2 reasons. First, the staffing changes happen every year. A teacher you plan to ask may no longer be at the school by the time classes start. Second, the most popular teachers often receive dozens of recommendation requests. If you wait too long, their capacity may already be full. And one more important tip, always provide your teachers with a brag sheet. Include your accomplishments, growth experiences, future goals, and the specific experiences you've had in that teacher's class. The easier you make it for a teacher to understand your story, the stronger your recommendation letter is likely to be. We've put together a detailed recommendation letter, guide covering timelines, teacher selection, brag sheets, and school-specific requirements. Comment recommendation letter below, and our team will send it to you.